What's going on? What have you been up to while I was gone?
Oh man, just thinking about music things. Googling how to be the best rhythm guitarist ever.
Wait, did you really Google that?
I really
What did,
did Google
what did it
it.
say? Tips.
They said you had to like really use a metronome so you could stay on beat as best as possible. Learn strumming patterns from the best rhythm guitarists out there, and just use the best chords to do rhythm guitar on. Those are the first three things that I looked at.
Those are pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah. So I've been having a good time doing that. And then I've even been looking at different types of music because different things will pop up in my feed. So you'll see like an African guy be like how to play African musical chords. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I like the sound of African music,
Ooh.
right? It's like a doo doo doo. It's got those
Yeah.
sounds, right? They're just high notes that kind of sprinkle in and out of the
Right.
musical canvas. So yeah, I was just like, let me just check those out. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've been doing.
Who are
Yeah.
your favorite rhythm guitarists?
Oh man. Well, I love Malcolm. And oh, this is
Malcolm Young,
Malcolm.
AC/DC.
Exactly. Malcolm from ACDC. You know I'm gonna say Glenn. Only because I've
Let's
really
ride the Eagles. Sorry, I had to. Just in
Yeah,
case
I know.
anyone doesn't know.
That's true. That's true.
Sometimes we talk about these people like we actually know them.
I know. This is my buddy
Yeah,
Glenn.
so Glenn, and Malcolm, we're hanging out talking about our favorite African chords. And next thing I know, he tells me about this crazy strumming pattern, and then we met in the desert.
Exactly.
That's
Because
how it
I'm
went.
starting to listen hard to rhythm guitar that may not necessarily be the feature in the song. You know, some are like really rhythm heavy, like let's say like James Hetfield. He'll do a rhythm pattern that you're gonna hear it no matter
Oh
what.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Well,
another one of my favorites.
his rhythms are riffs.
Yeah,
I
that's
think that's the
true.
big. I think that's the big difference.
Yeah,
Like a lot of like Malcolm and like Glenn, like their rhythm guitars chords, their strumming.
yeah,
Where James easily could have been a lead guitarist.
yes. I
Like
agree.
his rhythm guitar is just super fast riffs. The only reason that he's the rhythm guitar is because there's another guy that's playing solos over it.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? If it
Yep,
was just him, I don't think people would even really call him a rhythm guitarist.
that's true, and we would enjoy it too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's kind of a side.
Yeah, it's kind of a side thing. But now yeah, I'm listening harder for when the rhythm guitar isn't that prominent. Like what are they doing? Cuz sometimes like I'll watch Eagles concert and I'll be like, I can't even can I hear Glenn? I see his hands moving. I'm like, what is he actually doing? So now I'm like listening hard and I'm like that sounds good. I remember one time I even saw a comment like great rhythm guitar by Glenn Fry and I'm just like I
Mhm.
didn't hear it. And now I'm like listening to it. I'm like,
But
"Whoa, he's doing a
that's
nice
the
rhythm."
key.
Yeah.
That's the key. If you're doing it right, you're not even supposed to really notice. But
Yeah,
if you were to take it away,
yeah.
everything would be different. That
Mm-hmm.
really is the thing. It's kind of like it's like a recipe. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yes, I get
Like
that.
like if you're cooking something, you might afterwards be like, I don't really taste the basil here. But if you made it again and you add no basil, you'd be like, this is shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I
Hmm.
see it. Because the song is a well, first of all, let me say this. Definitely cooking is an art,
Oh yeah,
right? And
yeah.
I think any art form is really just combining different ingredients into making one piece, right? So
Agreed.
that goes with a song, that goes with cooking, that goes with painting.
Yeah.
You know, it's just what the pieces are for that particular art form. Like, is it a spice? Is it a color of paint?
Yeah.
Is it a note? You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
all really the same when you really break it down.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I like people who can do their own rhythm guitar, like Jimmy Page, who is a producer. Right? He'll play his lead, but he'll do his own rhythm. I think "Ramble On" is one of my favorite. Where that's the first song that just popped in my head. Where I'm like, okay, yeah, you can hear him
Yeah,
at like four different corners almost of the music.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. That's true. Well, you know who was the master of that was Hendrix, because he could play the rhythm and the lead at like the same time.
Which is just insane. I'm starting to get into more Jimmy. When I was younger, I found like he was a great guitarist, but for me, because I was a singer as well,
Hmm.
I really didn't connect with him super much because he's not necessarily a singer. You know, he
No,
can
no, no.
carry, yeah,
Yeah,
carry a note and stuff like that. So, but now I'm getting more into the way he plays, and I think it's because I like being a rhythm guitarist now. Now I'm actually listening more for what guitarists do.
Yeah, it makes sense, and especially like in his, because he was like a usually 3-piece band, so it would really just be the drums, bass, and then him. So it's like he has to do all that.
Yeah.
And there are other, definitely other guitarists that were good at that, but I think he was really the one that was like, whoa, like you can do this, like this is a thing. I don't really think like Jimmy Page, like he was the only guitarist in Led Zeppelin, but I feel like live he wasn't really doing shit like that.
No.
Like he was playing the chords or he was playing lead. Like he wasn't doing both.
Right.
I'm trying to think now of like anyone else that really like kind of does it like that. I don't really know.
Yeah. This is another moment of us putting ourselves on the spot. We don't have a topic for our podcast, so we're just like, huh? Okay.
Our topic is us. And it's great because we can never be off topic. Guys, did you know that you can't get lamb gyros in Greece? Did anyone else know this? Was it just me? No, I don't know. I mean, that is a really interesting thing because I also, like, growing up, I didn't really understand what rhythm guitar was really either. And I think it's because I always gravitated towards the solos, which is why I really am like the lead guitarist now.
Yeah.
But as I grew up and I started hearing like, okay, like it really, I'm trying to think of like a way to say this so that doesn't sound crazy. The chord is way more important than the solo. Like there were so many times growing up when I was trying to learn a solo by myself, right? There's no backing track. It was just me with a guitar. And I'm like, why does this not sound like it does when I listen to them do it? And it's not because of what I'm playing as the lead. It's because of what the chord is.
Yeah.
The difference in a chord will make the lead sound different.
Yeah.
You can literally play one note. Like, what's that Fleetwood Mac song, the one we were talking about on the podcast? Like,
The Chain?
The Chain. He plays one note. One note. But the chords change around it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it feel like a solo. If it was one chord and one note the whole time, that's not a solo.
True.
That's a note. You know what I'm saying? That's if you write the notation for that, it's just bop, 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 bop. That's it. That's not a solo.
Right.
But if you're like this, and then this is the rhythm guitar, and the rhythm guitar is going like this, while this note is happening, it feels dynamic.
Yeah.
And it took me years to really understand that the chord is always the most important thing of the song at any time. The chord is what makes the song feel the way that it does.
Yeah.
Like if I'm listening to a song now and there's like some moment in the song where I'm like, whoa, that like really hit me in a strong way. I don't want to know what the lead instrument is. I want to know what the chord is.